Actually, I have a small... Let me say hello to everyone before I lock in. Hello, everyone. How are you? How am I? Thank you for asking. I'm good now. You see, it's very hot out, and I knew that, and I still went for my regular run, and I ran pretty fast, and then I got really hot. And the thing about running when it's really hot and when you get really hot is your body can't really like cool down because the air temperature is like as hot or hotter than you are. I got very sick. That's why I'm a little late today. I got very sick after my run. I'm like feeling okay now. The second day this week though that I've been like super nauseous from pushing myself too hard and then chomping on food too quickly or something. Gotta cool down a bit. I'm good now. I'm all good. I am a little nauseous, but I have the alcohol wipes next to me, and I'm just gonna give him a big whiff every once in a while. I have no idea why the hell that works, but it does. I don't know why. I don't understand. But I'm not, like I said, if it's placebo, don't break the spell. It actually just works for me. So yeah, I drank so much water when I got back. Oh my good lord. I was gonna say I'm now like 90% water, but I guess that's kind of how I already was. I will say, so I was on my run today, and also hello Tea Keeper. I was on my run today, and like during my run, I was like looking forward. Well, I mean, obviously that's how you run, is so you don't like fucking die or whatever. But there's sort of like this bridge that I run on that goes like this way. I'm like on this pathway, right? This is where my running path is. This is your good pal Sky Gray. And like up here is a bunch of buildings. So there's like a river that runs this way and also runs this way. I live in this is like the building area over here. So while I'm running, I occasionally just like look out here because just there's something to look at, right? And there was there was like a storm, but there was no rain. So there's just like a bunch of clouds all over these buildings. And there was like lightning striking between these clouds. It was so sick. And like I'm running and I'm just like musing about how cool this is, right? And I'm like, it looks so random, but it's just like electricity flowing from high potential to, or it's from like low potential to high potential, right? Like it looks like these things are so like flickery and whatever, but it's just like energy moving from one place to another place on some gradient, right? I don't know if I was like tired from my run or whatever, but then it kind of hit me and I was like, huh, you too, huh? Like, because I mean, like, I don't want to like call myself, I don't want to like put into question like the validity of free will or if we're really conscious or anything, but like, the more I thought about it, that's just kind of what I do too. Like, that's kind of my whole, it's kind of my whole deal actually. It's kind of like how sometimes if you ever learned about how like humans are like made in the womb, you basically just start as a tube and then you like assemble yourself around the tube. And then I like see a worm in the ground sometimes and like you just kind of empathize a little bit, like, huh, you too, huh? Like like we're all just tubes, huh? That's it. That's all what life is. I'm just 5 clouds bonking around in a skull, shooting each other with lightning or whatever. That's it. That's my whole existence. I'm just a tube with lightning in my brain. The lack of oxygen to the brain for you. Yeah, maybe. I think I was just getting delirious. It didn't like move me emotionally or anything. I was just kind of like, kind of the opposite actually. I was like, if this is like if this is time and this is like my excitement, I'm looking at the storm clouds. I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. That's so amazing. Nature's so beautiful and it's so great that I get to observe. Oh wait, that's just me. That's just what I do. Like, right. Same thing. I don't mean that seriously. It was very cool to watch, and like lots of people are taking pictures and stuff, so it was great. I got way too hot on my run though. Holy, I do not feel great. Sanest moment of your life. Yeah, a little bit. All right, we're gonna do some coding. We're gonna work on the video today. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else to announce, so Streamer discovers weather. Yeah, it's cool. I like weather. Big fan. It's kind of cool. All right, anyways, let's get into the editing. I'll see y'all on the other side. Look up us stream. It does sound cool. It was cool. It was cool. I mean, I got nothing else to do on my run, right? But apparently run so fast that I want to throw up. Didn't know that was a thing. Learned that was a thing today. All good. It's just more the heat than anything. All right, I'm locking in. I'll see you on the other side. Bye. At least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. At least hold my...
Each time that I look, my eyes can't focus on
just some random Clash of Clans city builder? So, perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bumped. So, perhaps you go to download the game, and so, perhaps you go to download the game. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with. You're bombarded. You're. Wow. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? $10. Turns out it's So, perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real?
Love you once again. I become just a present. Now see you better than nights, and I realize I have improved your wings. This gravity is crossing me to exist, no care, and so much that falls on me. No matter how, oh, when I shout, I wonder if
Material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download. So, attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to... So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? Attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game. And before you... $11, even if you make it. And before you even can, So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with before you even can, you're bombarded with talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game. So perhaps you go to download the game, and or something. So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and micro. Even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Ads and So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, 9. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, 99. Wow. Wow. 99. Wow, $9.99 for only 10. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? Transactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. But $9.99 is normally $11. $11. Even if you make it through all. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just so. $9 is normally $11. Even if you make it through, $9 is normally $11. Train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? Turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is city builder? Is this game even real? Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Builder? Is this game even real? Clash of Clans City Builder? Is this game even real? You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you were like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans City Builder? Is this game even real? You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you were like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So, perhaps you go to download the game. And before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans City Builder? Is this game even real? Wow, $9.99 for only $10? But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans City Builder? Is this game even real? Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out
have about 20 booked near where I live, near Clownsville.
Yeah, Dudu's been doing this for 32 years. Full-time professional. Rated by One Family Magazine, #1 clown, 9 straight years.
for only $10, but $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? Even if you make it through all that. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? You've probably $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game. But $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game. Only $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? You. So nice with the radio transition back into my voice. It's yapping time. Time to yap. Wahoo! What's up, Richard Science? How's it going? Welcome in. Alright. I think this like video could be a lot more like flashy, but I kind of vibe with the more like minimal aesthetic of it. I just don't know if it's like good or not. I definitely think like my editing is getting a lot better. Like if you look at this video compared to the Gambit video or the Magimorphosis video, like I think I'm definitely making a lot of progress. and like the way that my editing is. I think doing the Roblox short actually helped out a ton. Like I feel like I got a ton better at editing. I still have a long ways to go though. I don't think this is like all that great. Also, I'm worried about making the thumbnail too. I'm actually very worried about that because I'm not that good at like Photoshop or anything. I'll probably make it in GIMP, which is a little scary, a little sketchy. I don't know what the voice I just made for it, but there you go. All right, cool. So we're how far in? We're about 30 seconds in for about a 5-minute video. Probably less, probably like a 4.5-minute video. It's good. I don't know about that. More cowbell for sure, for sure. I think adding the music will help a lot too. Yeah, sorry for the Kirsten Hale, my bad. Yeah, I need to add music at some point as well, but that's not too difficult. I've got a selection of stuff I want to use. For some reason, I want to use the Melty Blood Neko Arc theme for when I actually make the game, and I don't have a great reason as to why, but I think I'm going to use it. I don't know, I'm just vibing with it right now. But everything else, like I said, we're about 30 seconds done. If we say it's a 4.5-minute video, then we're about a 1/9 of the way done. Does that math correctly? Okay, well, what's 30 times 9 but modulo 60? Yeah, I think that math checks out. Yeah, it checks out. So we're about a 1/9 of the way done. So about 11% of the way done, which is not bad. In 2 hours, it feels like we're getting about 5% done. We can edit approximately 15 seconds an hour, which is a sad statement when I say it out loud, but that works. Cool. Wish I knew what any of this meant. What do you mean? What are you talking about? We're just making videos about the game. I'm a little bit worried because, like, well, I don't know if this is harder or not harder to do like the intro stuff, because when I get to the other stuff, I have to go back into the code and actually like edit stuff in the code and then like record videos. But I think it's actually easier to like gut the code for what I need than it is to like record stuff. At least that's been my experience with it. So I don't actually know if this is going to be easier or harder, but I guess we'll figure out when we get there. We have one last piece to do for the intro, and then we can move on to actually like we can actually move on to like the gameplay stuff, which also means I'll actually start getting to code a little bit more too, which I'm excited about. I feel like I haven't done any like actual programming in a couple days, which is a bit of a bummer. That this guy's in the gaming and software category. He's not even doing gaming or software. He's doing video editing. That doesn't make any sense. Get him out of here. He's a liar. It's all good. Okay. Cool. Everybody knows coding. That's fair. Cool. Okay. We're gonna continue on, I think. Guy's getting his code, how brutal. Next he's gonna kill a child process. That's right. I'll do it again too. Don't make me. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break to get some water. Yeah, what's up, Aaron? Welcome in. Yeah, quick break to grab some water. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna lock in again. We're gonna edit another hopefully 30 seconds. But the next one, once we get past this, then we actually get to go back into the coding, which is cool. So once we, I guess this is like intro-y stuff too. So I guess once we actually, this is the section where we actually get to code again. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Took me like 3 seconds to find you on Twitch. Sweet. Well, I'm glad you found me. This guy, I want water. Yeah, I'll FedEx you some, no worries. But we've done this much. All right. If I can get through, if I can finish the intro today, that would actually be pretty sick. Should I change my stream category though? I think I should, because I feel like I'm in the wrong category actually now that I think about it. What's a good category for this? Maybe co-working? Is that the right place where I should be? I don't actually know. I normally just flip it onto coding and just let it rip, dude. YouTube side, it's just false advertising. I don't know what to tell you. We'll play other stuff soon. Can I get you some water too? Yeah. I'll ship you some, no worries. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter that much. I knew that these streams were going to be like less Cody. Anyways. Art? We can put this in art. Yeah. Why not? Art works, I think. Installing Linux is a pain. So true. So true. Yo, Girls Get Trapped, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you didn't click on me because you thought we were doing game programming. I'm going to feel like such a jerk if that's the case. I mean, we are like, we have game code on the screen. We're mostly editing a video right now about the code. So it's more of like a things around the code. I have to do some code to get the video for the video, but mostly the game is actually done. I could just show you the game though real quick if you'd like. I made mobile slop game. Look at this. It's mobile slop. Yeah. I will admit, every time I reopen this game, like it's a little more fun than I thought. So I'm a liar? Yeah. That's basically No, that's pretty accurate, yeah. To be fair, we were making a game, but now the game is, I don't want to say finished, but in a state where I feel it is acceptable. And so now I'm working on editing a YouTube video about the game. And for some reason I'm streaming the video editing, and I want to say it's like, oh, because I think it's like a good streaming experience. That's not true. It's a really shit streaming experience. Like, don't get it twisted. It's really fun to watch. But it makes me very motivated to continue doing the editing. So it's actually just for me, for my own purely selfish reasons. But look, I made a video game, so it's all good. See, it's even a roguelike. You can choose from upgrades. See, I promise I'm a game developer. Ah! Well, it's fine. It's fine to do things that are making game adjacent. Yeah, I kind of agree. I do think for a while people were kind of spamming this category with, like, I feel like a lot of people saw like certain individuals, I'm not going to name any names or anything, but like use this channel to get very popular, and then I feel like a lot of people just started being in the channel to kind of capitalize on that, and that's always annoyed me a little bit. But like, if you're a game developer, I pretty much think that this is just a category to like cover the basis of every project that you're doing. I don't know, I don't really get that upset at people. And like, admittedly, like being in this category in general is actually kind of tricky, because I feel like there's always a dichotomy of like, if you're talking, you're not really coding. Like, you're oftentimes people will like be talking about the code, but you're not necessarily like coding in the category. Do you know what I mean? And so because of that, like, it's hard for me to be elitist with anyone, because like, even when I'm making games, unless I literally have the thing up at the top that says I'm locked in, like, I'm mostly just yapping about making games. So I give the pass to anyone who's like doing anything remotely similar. You're just playing random games, that's different. I do think that one does irk me a little bit. If people are in here just like doing random stuff, but also like, I mean, if my viewer numbers are anything to go off of, people mostly just like don't fuck with those channels anyways. Like, if I go into a channel and I see like in software and dev and I see someone just playing games, unless it's someone I know, I'm probably just gonna leave. It's research. Dude, I feel bad for any like content creator / game developer, because I feel like it's actually easy to unironically think that you're like doing research when you're actually just like playing games or watching YouTube videos. Because we basically are surrounded constantly by endless like brain poison, and the brain poison's like pretty good at giving you any and all excuse to continue interacting with the brain poison. I've noticed this recently as I like got more into YouTube stuff, where I'm like, oh, I just want to check my statistics on YouTube, and then I end up on YouTube for like 30 minutes, and like all of a sudden I'm watching Sellsword Arts explain to me why I shouldn't reverse grip a sword, and I'm like, I just came here to check some numbers. Like, how did I get here? But also now I know not to reverse grip a sword, which I guess is helpful information on my next game, Sword Gripper. It's a working title, or it's a, yeah, we'll workshop it a bit, but but hey, at least I like made a video game at some point, you know? Also, this health bar thing is still broken. I don't know why it's doing that, but also the red gates shouldn't be able to be shot to increase their number. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Whatever. This game doesn't even exist. It's not even on the App Store. You can't even play it. That's easy doing anything. I'm an expert in doing meta stuff, like making an elaborate calendar plan or something. It's like, that's actually really interesting that you have like a, yeah, like the meta skill of it. It's tricky because What is this bar? Do you see this? It's hiding behind the clouds. What are you? Also, we're dead. There you go. Kind of the Indian mud building time lapses. It's just like so tricky to interact with media. Guy with the worst take ever. Here's what I'll say. And more importantly, thank you again for the raid. What were you up to? What were you working on? That's enough about me. I can talk about me all day. What were you doing? What were you up to today? Were you also doing game dev? Giant pillar in the distance. No, I'm curious about what that was. I've never seen that like visual bug before. We're making a mobile slop game here. We're actually kind of making the video that explains the process of making the mobile slop game actually, so don't get your hopes up for too much coding today. I do have to code quite a bit of stuff. I just don't know if I'll actually like do a lot of it on stream today. But when I'm making the video, I basically have to like jump into the code of this game to get the scenes to play out how I want and stuff. But not actually coding too much at the moment, mostly doing editing. Making a small tile matching game, probably for mobile. Yes, a fellow mobile. I don't want to call your game mobile slop because that's unfair, but my game definitely is. So I will say a fellow mobile slop enjoyer. You have like a link to it? I kind of want to check it out. If it's still a work in progress, that's chilling too. So is my game, except it'll never actually be released ever because it's not really what I plan to do with it. But I promise there is still more coding to be done here. Shoot another tornado. That was cool. Yeah, tornado attack. Woo! Probably will be. Fair enough. I mean, especially if you're like a solo dev, that's kind of the way to do it though. Because like, you're not going to be able to sit there and make the next Genshin as one person, you know? Like, you should just make simple games that are fun and enjoyable. And then if they get traction, then put more time into them or whatever. And if not, go make another simple little game. It looks so fire. I don't know if I would call this game fire. That's probably not the adjective I would use. I will upload the itch version at some point, so you will be able to play it, even though like it needs a lot of tuning and like balancing and stuff. iOS version and stuff, I want to. It's just kind of tricky to do all of that. I don't. If people really do want to play the game, I guess I can like get the version uploaded and stuff. But I'll probably put the itch version out first so we can hammer out a lot of the weird stuff that's going to be in the game, like just some of this weird bugs that are going on, like the HP bar thing or balancing issues, stuff like that. So probably itch first and then mobile. I love mobile slop though. Mobile slop is fun. It's kind of my first game. I'm doing the assets and the music myself. I have no idea how to make music. No one does when they start. I don't know how to make games when I first started making games. It's all good. Only one way to get better. That's awesome that you're doing the music. I poured most of my music stuff out to Pyam, who's probably still in chat, because they are an incredibly talented musician, and I will one day just be a footnote in their Wikipedia page, and I'm so excited for that. I'm literally working with Gen Z Toby Fox. No one knows that they're Toby Fox yet. It's really sick. Which means I can exploit their passion for my own gain before they get popular. Yeah, dude. That's awesome. Pyam is extremely talented, and it's a joy to work with them, as is Rasatsi and TX Pang and all of the other people that have contributed stuff to the games. I appreciate everyone who helps out. It's really sick, and most of it is for free, which doesn't make sense to me, and I do my best to try to pay people, even though some people refuse to take my money, like Rasati. But I did end up buying them a Minecraft account, so who's the real winner? Let me try faster shots here. Level 5, this is the highest level I think I've ever gotten to. These guys just become like invincible demons at some point. Yeah, like I literally can't do enough damage to like progress the game anymore. I'm just getting murdered. No, dude, leave me alone. I think the game's actually like hard capped at level 5. You have to get a crazy build going or something, and you only have 4 upgrades to actually get it going. Yeah. I was gonna go take a break though. I need to go refill my water and maybe make some tea or something. So I will be right back, and then we're gonna go back to video editing. I am gonna play an ad in the meantime. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do this to you. It's just that if I don't, Jeff Bezos will break into my house and break my kneecaps. and I don't have the money for kneecap surgery yet. So here's some video footage of the game we made before this game. I'll just let this play. You can go look at it, and then I'm gonna go make some tea. So I'll be right back. Okay. See you on the other side. Game even real? You random Clash of Clans city builder? Is this game even real? No, kind of. No. No, kind of. Kind of. All this did have me thinking, though. No, I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... I'm a game developer. Have me thinking, though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Wait, I can add sound effects. this game even real? No. Kind of. Kind of. Real? No. Kind of. Real? No. Real? No. 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 Kind of. Kind of. No. No. Kind of. No. Kind of. Even real? No. Kind of. All this... Kind of. In City Builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... All this did have me thinking though. No, I'm the game developer. I'm the game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm the game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm the game developer. Me thinking though. I'm the game developer. If they don't want me to play their... Thinking though. I'm the game developer. No. I'm the game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I... Game. Maybe I could just... Their game. Maybe I could just... You've... City Builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm the game developer. If they don't want me to play their... Have me thinking though. I'm the game developer. If... I'm the game developer. If... Clash of Clans City Builder? Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking, though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want... I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just... Maybe I could just... Maybe I could just... I could just... Okay, so for the music, here's what I've got. Let me go get it. I have something on my playlist of songs that I am yoinking. Let me find it real quick. My channel. Go to my playlists. Go to the yoink playlist. Of this, yeah, okay. All right, so pause that. Go to my music that's playing. This is the song that I want to use. It's the Melty Blood Neko arc theme. Cause like this will have like chill music in the beginning, right? And then right when it flips to this part, imagine. It's either this or like Gusty Garden Galaxy. You gotta pick your poison. We must do it for the creature. I don't know what song I want to use for the intro though. Yeah. But I think we can do it with this. And I'm gonna cut it so that it starts like 2 beats in, but and then we go into the game dev. Something like that. You've probably cool. That's what I want to do, I think. I don't know what to start with though. Hey, can you never fucking recommend this channel to me ever again in my entire fucking life, please? I've clicked this button probably, I don't know, 8 trillion times. Guy who says clanker because he's just really excited to say a slur is literally this guy. Sorry, I had to pop off for a moment there. I fucking hate that YouTube channel, dude. When I'm gonna try to make a joke that isn't funny competition and my opponent is literally that YouTube channel. Sorry, anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Neko arc. I think it's pretty good. I think this could be pretty good. I think it works. I have some other stuff in here that I want to steal as well. You got this. This could also work for that exact transition. Ooh, this might actually work better. Yo, hold on, pause. All right. No, I need. Okay, so it's you're watching the video. You're watching the video, right? Microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10, but $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder. Is this game even real? No, kind of. All this did have me thinking though. Wait for it. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. You get the vision. You see the vision. The bit does not land without music though. Holy, it looks so bad. Looks like baby's first like Windows Movie Maker. Neko arc though, I think they're both real good. I don't know which one I want to use yet. Maybe I could just. I think the Sonic one like flows better. TBH, TBQH. You could do something like. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. And I have like the thing zoom in as I go. Yeah, and then when that starts, then I can start picking up the pace from there. I think that probably works. I'm kind of vibing with that. I think that's cool. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bratislav? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Man, it's already 12:45, huh? That's kind of crazy. What the heck? How much progress did we make today? It's me, Beans Mixed Rep, but I changed my name. I was wondering. Because, like, you have a sub badge for a year. I was like, I don't know who this is. I feel really bad. I was going to seem like a jerk streamer. All right, so we got about, what is this, 37 seconds done? Got the whole the whole, like, intro's done. So we're, like, probably close to a 15%, I think. Yeah, probably close to, like, 15%. And here's what we got so far. I get everyone quiet on set, quiet on set. This thing is like, this needs music still. I don't know what to do for the music yet. You've probably seen these mobile game ads before, and maybe you're like me and even thought they looked sort of fun. We're not talking Game of the Year material, but it looks like it could at least hold my attention while I was on the train or something. So perhaps you go to download the game, and before you even can, you're bombarded with ads and microtransactions. Wow, $9.99 for only $10, but $9.99 is normally $11. Even if you make it through all that and you do manage to download the game, turns out it's just some random Clash of Clans city builder. Is this game even real? No. Kind of. All this did have me thinking though. I'm a game developer. If they don't want me to play their game, maybe I could just. It needs music real bad for sure. The flow's a little weird. Some of the like transitions are strange. Like this one I think could use some work. Also, one of the animations like clips really bad, but I don't exactly remember where it was. I think this part's solid. I think the intro is pretty solid, and that's the only one that really needs to like be perfect. Like I think like the first 7 seconds. I like this clip a lot. I think the first 7 seconds are pretty solid. This one doesn't have like enough movement, and it starts to like lose attention. I think, which is a little scary because that's at the start of the video. Basically, what like my analytics, and I guess everyone else is like. Basically, if you have someone for 15 seconds, you have them for the rest of their fucking life or something. I don't know. So I'm going to spend more time like trying to tighten up the first 10 seconds or so. This one, I would think I would rather have like a moving train. Either I can move the whole like sequence and do something like this, even though that doesn't really like work with how the train is facing. But actually, that could like maybe work. I don't know. So I think I want some more movement there. This part I think is solid. I like this a bit. It lands better than the one we had previously. This is like a little bit dry. It doesn't really like you're not like doing anything. This is okay. This transition's a little bit rough. But then I like this part. This feels very like YouTube. It feels like early YouTube, but it feels like YouTube. That part's good. And then this, it's kind of bothering me that when I flip back, it's like off-centered a little bit. I think it's mostly because my itch page has a really shit layout and I need to just fix my itch page first. But I don't feel like doing that right now, so I'll just leave it there. I think it's fine. And then we definitely need the music for this part, otherwise it doesn't really make any sense. So I might actually like clip this until we get that, and I'll just have like a... I don't want it to like mess with my flow. So I'm just going to clip it, and then we can do the next part, and then we can work on the transitions like as the final piece. So altogether, we got 37 seconds done. Out of like, I think it's going to be like 4.5 minutes long, probably. So 4.5 times 60, 210 seconds total. We're 37 out of 210. About 70%. I'm going to multiply that by like 0.9 because we're going to have to touch up a lot of stuff. We're about 15% of the way done. We went from, how much did we have done at the start of today? We had like 12 seconds. So we went from 12 to 37. So about 25 seconds worth of edits, which means this will be done pretty soon. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Feels a little bit weird. I like the editing streams for sure. I miss coding. I would rather be programming right now, but that's okay. We make project, we make video, we move on to next project, so it's all good. I'm having a good time with it. All right. I think that's all for me, though. I'm a little sleepy today, so I'm going to take off a little bit early. I apologize. I mean, it's 1 a.m. for me, so can't complain that much. Let me put the music back on while I see myself out. There you go. Where do we want to go? Grind never stops. Kind of true, actually. I do think I'm not going to be here on Friday night for me, though, because I have nefarious plans. You see, there's like a language exchange meetup thing near me. They go on all the time, right? Because I live in Japan, and that's just, people do language exchange all the time. But this one is taking place in a bar. Now, normally I don't like bars, but this is a special bar. This bar is next to an arcade, and they're the same company. And so what they've done is in the bar that I'm going to go to, and I don't want to like dox myself or anything, they have sound Voltex, which means I can hang out with people and also play sound Volt. Like if I literally have like a free out if I need it. If I get like overwhelmed or whatever, I just go play like one set of sound Voltex. I'll like perk right back up. It's genius. I'm so smart for this. So I'm gonna go to an event on Friday. Worst case, I just play some sound Voltex. Best case, I make some new friends or something. Cool. We'll go to Meisaka. But I'll be back tomorrow before any of that happens, and we'll edit more of this. Hopefully we'll get a little bit further. It'd be sweet to have a whole minute done. That'd be crazy. 1 whole minute? Would you even believe such a thing was possible? All right. I'm going to bed. Good night, y'all. See ya. Also, bye, YouTube. You don't get raids. I don't know why they haven't made it on YouTube, but oh well. See ya.